counseling because our marriage is messed up by the dude that was sleeping with my wife. So she's like, hey, I just wanted to let you know that Elise may not be yours.
You are not the father.
Hey guys, welcome back to More Life. Now, today I have a crazy one for you. This video is going to be titled, My Wife Cheated on Me with the Pastor and Had a Baby. Alright guys, so let's get into it. This is crazy.
Alright y'all, thanks for y'all patience, man. I was in service, man. We had a wonderful service. So anyway, I know y'all tuned into the story. But anyway, so the baby is crying every time, you know, she goes to me or my mom or anybody like that. And so Kim will start saying stuff like, oh, she got your forehead, she got your eyes, little crazy stuff like that. And so, you know, I'm caring for the baby. I remember this one time I took her somewhere and I took a picture with my oldest daughter, you know, my son, and then her. And somebody was like, hey, who that little Chinese baby? She don't look like you. And I'm like, oh, hey, hold on, that's my daughter. You know what I'm saying? I'm defending this thing like this is my child or whatever. And so I'm actually, you know, I made a joke like, hey, Kim, I'm gonna get me a test.
So the person said, who's this little Chinese baby? He defending it. And this guy, he's very nice. But as you already know, nice guys finish last. When a baby came out looking a certain way, he should have said something right off the bat. Doesn't matter if you offend her. You know, as a man, you got to be strong because women will continue to take advantage. And you see, she kept doing it. Anyway, let's go, y'all.
I made sure all these kids mine. I was joking, and she was like, Eli, what do you mean? Why would you get a test? That, you know,
you see that? Yeah, I was joking. Ain't no joke about it. As a man, you gotta be a matter of fact, and it's not even being mean, rude. You could be a nice guy, but with certain things, you gotta speak your mind. You gotta speak up and say how you feel, and not even how you feel. Say what you mean, and mean what you say.
She didn't say anything about Eli Jr. She said, Elise is your baby? I said, well, why are you getting so defensive? I was just playing. So, you know, boom, 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 red flag, whatever. So I'm like, okay. So, fast forward. Oh, let me tell you about this. Let me tell you this real quick. So, we're getting counseling because our marriage is messed up by the dude that was sleeping with my wife. So this boy is actually sitting across. He probably was playing footsies under the table or something like that. But anyway, I'm like, yo, you know, we go on this guy for counseling. He's actually, you know, doing my wife and whatever like that. So, all right. So fast forward. I'm out working or whatever, and I get this message on Messenger on Facebook, right, from Kim, who was my wife at the time. She's like, hey, I still got a message to this day. She's like, hey, I just wanted to let you know that Elise may not be yours.
He knew it wasn't his. She was dancing around it. See, what she did, she wanted to prepare herself for when things go down. She wanted to make sure she was secure. She wanted to make sure she had somewhere to stay. She wanted to make sure her situation was straight. She had somewhere to go with the baby, you know, immediately, before she told him. And women always do that. And I hate to point that out, but it's true. Women always find the backup plan before they go on a retreat. They find that safety net. So she already found her safety net. Either it was another guy or another place to stay. She made sure she was secure first. And I don't fault her for that. That's what women do. Women do, they choose men they're going to feel safe with. That's what happened to him. And this brother should have came right out with it right away. Didn't even give her time to create a defense. Now she's ready to tell the truth now. And we don't know what it is. Maybe she's being honest, but let's see what happened.
What? She may not be mine. And so my heart, like, just dropped. Like, you know, always had these little small inclinations of her, like something weird was going on because the baby went.
His heart dropped because she told him. His heart should have been dropped. You know, his heart should have been dropped. And it's one of those situations, you know how they say don't jump to conclusions? if the baby's looking Chinese, and from how it sounds, it must have been months past. You know, when baby's first born, you know, sometimes you can't tell how the baby's gonna look. Well, my kid anyway. My kid looked just like me when he was born. But anyway, of course you want to give it time. You want to give it at least 6 months and say, okay, you know what? Wait till the features fully bloom in, and then you'll know. But still, you can see. You know, like he said, the baby got your forehead. Ain't no such thing as the baby got your forehead. There's so many people with the same forehead. But anyway, he shouldn't have been. His heart shouldn't have dropped then. His heart should have dropped before, when the kid ain't his. But anyway, let's keep going.
You know, talk to me or whatever. Like, I remember somebody was trying to reach out to me. But anyway, so where was I at? She was so she sent me the little letter on Facebook or whatever. She's like, Elise may not be yours, blah blah blah. So my heart, I mean, I was at my friend's house and I just fell on the ground, like literally, like it was like my breath flew out of my body. She was like, Elise may not be yours. I'm like, well, what you mean? She was like, I got raped. I said, you got raped? I said, well, how did you get raped? What do you mean? When did this happen? And she was like, during that time when we were, separate for those couple of weeks, I went to this bar, and she never drank before, so she went to this hole in the wall bar, and she was just drinking, and this guy took her outside in the middle of the road and raped her, like in the middle of the street. And I'm like,
he didn't bring her out in the middle of the road and raped her. He brought her out in the middle of the road and dug her back out like she wanted to get digging. That, she's probably telling some truth. That was one of her, not even, I can't even say her goal or even dream. She's been doing it. You can see from this guy's energy. This guy is soft. He's Jello pudding soft. He's Jello pudding pop soft. This guy's soft. And of course, with a guy being like this, woman is going to take full advantage. And she's been taking full advantage, getting her back dug out, and to come with him with that crazy excuse. I got in a hole in the wall bar. So you going to hole in the wall bars? You dealing with girls going to hole in the wall bars. So that's the kind of girls he's getting. Crazy. Let me keep going.
I'm so mad because I'm like, what in the world?
That was it. He's like, I'm so mad. He's like, what in the world? And it's like, man, this guy. See, that's why, as a man, not be a gangster, not be a thug. Men have to be men. And certain things you can't allow. And this man allowed it all. You hear he talking about the red flags with her. The red flags with you. Women look at that stuff too. She's seen those red flags that I can run over this dude. She was checking out the red flags, like, okay, I'm gonna run over him. And you know what's crazy? I've never ever put my hand on a woman, like sit there and beat a woman, never ever, right? But you know what? You know what a woman always told me? It said, all the time, woman I've dealt with, woman I haven't dealt with, they said, I don't mess around with you, I can tell you don't play. I said, what do you mean you don't play? They said, you look like you'll put your hands on a woman. I said, I never put my hands on a woman. They said, no, you just have that attitude like you would. And you know what, as a man, a woman should feel, not fear, a woman should feel that you're a man, and not that you'll get violent with her. She should feel she can't play with you. And that's the lesson here that guys have to understand. You can't be too nice, because then this happens where you have Chinese babies, baby talking about the guys, the people picking you in the street, the baby look a bit Chinese. The pastor probably Chinese, It's crazy. But anyway, guys, thanks for watching. This is more to life, and don't let this happen to you. Don't be too nice. This is an example why you can't. Peace out.